Hi, who's with me? Who's with me? Alec, Eli, Emily. I'm trying to see if I'm on. I am live now. Yes, if you're with me, let me know. Let me know. Hello, JCC. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Who's with me? Let me know who's with me. Hi, in Arizona. Hi, Tori. I'm assuming you're with me too. Who else is with me? I'm going to wait a few minutes until we all get going. Hi, Peggy Johnson. How are you? I miss you. Hey, girl. I miss spinning with you. Who else is with me? So today, hi, Joan. From 2 blocks away. It was so good to see you the other day walking through the neighborhood. Hi, Roberta. Christina. Hi, Tori Schiff. Oh, it's so good to see you all. Happy holidays to everyone. Yes, I hope you all got out a little bit today. We're going to start in just a few more minutes. Welcome, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hi, Samara. Good to have you with me today. Hi, Sharon Toby. I miss you. All right. Okay, so we're going to start off. Remember, we have no music here on Facebook Live. So, what I'm going to ask you to do, if you choose, you could put on some gentle music in the background. My personal favorite, as you know, is Enya or Dido. Eli, you could put on some John Legend if you'd like. Shaman's Dream is another yoga favorite that we all love. So, if you're using Spotify or if you've got Apple Music, anything, and you want to throw that on in the background, please go for it. Okay, but we're going to start off with a little bit of meditation, guided meditation. So let's come up nice and tall on our sit bones, bounce around so you find your sit bones, and let's close our eyes and just begin to tap into our breath. And let's start to bring ourselves into the room. Focusing on your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Soften your facial muscles, soften your nose, allowing you to take each breath just a little bit deeper. And just keep going, one breath in and one breath out. 2 breaths in and 2 breaths out. And 3 deep inhalations and 3 long exhalations. And let's take a moment to collect our thoughts, all of our thoughts, and put them aside. And let your breath help calm and completely quiet your mind. I want you to really, truly give yourself permission to keep yourself 110% present and in the room. Put all other thoughts aside. They can wait. Treat yourself to a completely clear and quiet mind for at least a short period of time. On the inhalation, feel the lungs expand, fill with air. And on the exhalation, just let a little bit of stress melt away. Leave it all right here. And keep going. Let's take a moment to key into our bodies. Identify anything that may feel a little tight to you today. Give that space a little extra attention. Breathe into it. Release all that tension. Dropping your head to your right shoulder. Round your chin to chest to the left. There's my dog. And chin to chest, back to the right. And keep going. Only bringing your head forward, never taking it behind you. And give me a little bit more range. Still being mindful not to take your head backwards. And make sure you're not hiking your shoulders up to your ears. You're bringing your ear down to your shoulder. No lifting, no stress, not on my watch. Not here, not now. And let your head become heavy. Drop your chin down towards your chest. Feel a lengthening at the back of the neck, a gentle tug. Make a little bit more space in between each vertebrae. And let's come on to all fours. Palms are underneath the shoulders, knees and hips are lined up. Inhale, scoop the belly in and up, arch the back, reach the spine for the ceiling. Exhale, dip it down, curl the toes under and look up. Inhale, push the floor away, scoop the belly, arch, reach. Exhale, dip it down, curl the toes under and look up. And keep going, moving to your own rhythm, your own pace. Really push the floor away with the base of the palms. See if you could take each repetition a little bit deeper, scoop a little bit further, reach a little bit higher. Dip it down a little bit lower. Feel free to play around with the direction of the spine, the head, and the hips. Taking your back one way and your shoulders and your hips the other. And then bring it back center if you choose. Keep breathing into it. Mad cat. Awesome stretch for your back. And let's sit back in child's pose briefly. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, take it into a forward low lunge. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, forward low lunge. Belly button into spine, protects the back. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, child's pose. Two more. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, forward low lunge. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, child's pose. And one more. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, forward low lunge. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, child's pose. And hold it here. Really sink your behind into your heels. Breathe into your stretch. If you can, lift the elbows off the mat for me and really walk your fingertips to me. Spread open the fingers. Draw those shoulder blades back and down. And breathe into your stretch. Reminding you when you're here that at any point in our workout this afternoon you get tired or something doesn't work for you, just sit back in this position. Make sure you're not doing anything if it's painful. Let's sink into our right hip and take the arms to the left. Spine's in a C shape. And let's go the other way. Sinking into your left hip, arms are to the right. C shape here. Still breathing into it. The body is nice and calm, quiet. And let's come on to all fours. Palms are underneath the shoulders, knees and hips are lined up. We're scooping the right leg back, belly button into spine, and left arm raises. Head is long, you're looking at the floor. Your hips are boxed off to your mat. Inhale, and on the exhalation, reach a little bit further. If you can and you choose, bend that right knee and grab the foot behind you. Lift the knee up a little bit higher if you can. Still drawing in that navel, helping you balance. And release. Let's go the other way. Left leg extends, really yank it out to the wall behind you. Right arm raises, abs are tight, hips are boxed off to the mat, and head is long. Lengthen if you choose, and you want to add in that quad stretch. Bend the left knee, grab the foot behind you. Again, please don't do it if it's painful. And release. Spread open the fingers, curl the toes under, and let's lift into a down dog. So tailbone reaches for the ceiling, legs are straight and strong. Shift backwards. Reach your seat. Pull your heels down towards the floor, but do not worry if they don't touch. Just feel a lengthening in the back of the neck and the back of the legs. Spread open your fingers. Pinch your shoulder blades together. And bend your knees and walk your feet to your hands and sweep it up and bring it to center. Inhale up, exhale, swan dive down. Bend the knees, look up, extend the legs, sweep it up and bring it back to center. Inhale up, exhale, big swan dive. Bend the knees, look up, extend the legs, sweep it up and bring it back to center. And inhale up, give me a nice back bend here, belly button still in, protecting the back. And now swan dive down. Bend the knees, look up, extend the legs. Let's do a few more. Bend and extend. Give me 5 more here, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. And then hold it here, fold over a little bit deeper. Bend the arms, grab the elbows. Head is very heavy, shoulders drooping down. Push the floor away with the soles of the feet and sway your hips if you choose. And sweep it up and bring it back to center. Let's drop the left arm down, right arm up, side bend to the left. Inhale, exhale, home. A little deeper, slide the hand down a little bit further along the leg. Make sure you're reaching from the right hip and not stressing out at the shoulder. And home. And 1 more side bend. Let's shift the hips over to the right. Hold it here, relax that shoulder. Feel a really nice stretch along that right side. Hold it here for 2 more breaths. And 1 more deep breath. And release. Let's go the other way. Left fingertips reach. Relax the shoulder. Remember, you're not hiking that shoulder up. Side bend to the right. Inhale, exhale, home. Inhale, exhale a little deeper. Inhale, exhale, home. And one more side bend. Take it over, over, over. Reach. Push your hips to the left hand wall. Reaching from that left hip feels so good. And release. Inhale up, exhale, bring it back to center. Let's keep the hands in prayer position and bring them overhead. And just give me a side bend here and here. Let's try to keep those hips pretty steady. So we're lengthening in the core, we're reaching in the core. Side to side. Make sure you're not leading with the arms. Yes, those hands are right overhead. Give me 3 more each way for 3, and switch, and 2, and switch, and 1 more, and switch, and bring it center. Hold it here, belly button into spine, right leg lifts, rotates out and plants, and then if you choose, bring it overhead. If you want to add on for cactus or goalpost. Abs are tight, tight, tight. Use the power of that belly button to keep you balanced. Focus. Pull it in. And release. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it back to center. Chest is lifted, heart is raised. Abs are tight. Left leg lifts, rotates out and plants. And again, if you choose, bring the arms overhead. If you choose, open it up for cactus or goalpost. And release. Inhale up, exhale, bring it back to center. Let's just cross at the ankles and hinge from the hips and just really hang down here, lifting the tailbone up. You're breathing into that back hamstring. And just hold it here. Just hang down, ragdoll. Still focusing on your breath, keeping yourself totally in the room. Now roll it up bone by bone. Let's go the other way. Cross, hinge, and hang down. Breathing into that back hamstring. And roll it up. Uncross. Inhale up. Exhale. Bring it back to center. Inhale up. Exhale. Swan dive down. Bend the knees. Look up. Extend the legs. And you're going to step that right foot back into a lunge and rotate open to the left. So watch that left knee. Don't let it come past your ankle. Don't let it roll out to the side. If you can, you're going to bend that left arm, place the hand on the mid-back, and rotate a little bit further. If you have a block at home and you need help with range, great place to put a block underneath your right hand. Let's drop that right knee down to the floor. Come on up. And now I want you to sink into that hip flexor. So make sure you're not straight up, yes? You got to dip into it. So it's an active stretch, a little bit of a painful stretch. Our hips are really tight. Sink into it. Breathe. Hang with it. And now let's shift our hips to the back wall. Your right toes are raised. Even out your hips for me here, so you're not sinking one way or the other. Pull back. If you can, if your left leg is straight, take your right hand and pull your toes towards you. And let's release. Let's walk it forward. Let's curl the toes under on the right and straighten both legs out as best you can, forehead to left shin. And again, use blocks here if you need to. Still totally focused on your breath. So from here, we're going to rotate to the right. And you've got your hands on the floor as best you can. Sorry. You're going to bend your knees and extend your legs. Bend and extend, all 10 toes pointing straight ahead. And keep going, giving me a few more beetle squats. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. 2 more. 1 more. And now center that right palm and rotate open to me. Looking up. And let's go the other way. Left palm centers and rotate open to the other wall. The other side. Still reaching your tailbone for the ceiling. Pushing the floor away with the soles of the feet here too. And then bring it center. Some of you may be able to scooch out a little bit further and come down on your forearms. You can bend your knees here if you need to. Let's just hang down here. Again, reach your seat as high as you can. Fabulous stretch here. All 10 toes pointing straight ahead. Upper body's quiet, relaxed. Head just dangling. Breathe. And then if your legs are straight, bend your knees, bring it in a little closer. Hands are on your thighs. You're going to roll it up, restack each vertebrae, and flatten it out. And roll it up. Where'd I go? And flatten it out. And roll it up. And flatten it out. And then bring it all the way up. And give me a big inhale up, long exhale. And one more time, deep inhale. And long exhale back to center. Inhale up, exhale, swan, dive down, bend the knees, look up, extend the legs, and let's step that left foot back into a lunge, and now we've got to rotate open to the right. Now we got to balance it out. So now we're mindful of that right knee, not past the ankle, not rolling out too far. You've got your option of bending the right arm and placing the hand in the mid-back. Let's drop the left knee down to the floor. Come on up. Now we're sinking into that left hip flexor. Coming forward, but not with the upper body. Yes, sinking into it right here. Still breathing with me. Mind is still clear. We're still totally present. No place else but here. Let's scooch our hips to the wall behind us. Right toes are raised. So again, if you can, if you choose, grab your right toes, pull them in gently towards you. If that right leg is straight, remember your hips are even, so you're not sinking to one side or the other too much. And release. Let's walk it forward. Curl the toes under on the left. And we're straightening both legs out as best we can. Forehead to right shin. Hands are alongside the ankles, or use blocks if you need to. And bend your knees, bring that left foot back. Let's sweep it up and back to center. Inhale up, exhale, swan dive down. Bend the knees, look up, extend the legs. Step the right foot back and the left foot back up on all 10 toes here. Let's bring the right heel down as best as possible. Left knee bends. And switch. And switch again. You know it. We're bicycling it out. And moving to your own rhythm, your own pace. Pushing the floor away again with the hands. Reaching your seat. And up on all 10 toes. Inhale, deep exhale. Bring those heels down as best as possible. And breathe into your down dog. Again, make sure you're not sitting too much on your hands. Shift your body weight to the wall behind you. And let's drop down into child's pose. Sink back into it and breathe into your stretch. Best stretch ever. Let's take the left arm underneath the body. So we're going to stretch out the left shoulder. If you want to wrap the right arm around the back and look over the right shoulder, feel free to add on. Otherwise, you can keep your arm overhead. We're going to go the other way. Switch. Right arm through. If you want to wrap the left arm around the back, go for it. Otherwise, just keep that arm overhead. And let's slowly come up on our knees. We're going to extend the right leg out. We're going to take the left hand on the left ear and we're going to reach for that right ankle. Just give me a side bend here. Give me 10 more, 9 more, 8 more, 7 more here for 6, 5 more. Make sure you're not leaning forward. Your shoulders are boxed off to me. 4 more, 3 more, square off, 2 more, and 1 more. And we're going to go the other way. Again, belly button is in, keeping you balanced. Right hand now on the right ear. Make sure you're not leaning forward with that right shoulder. And side bend here. Reaching for the left ankle. Reach. You're going to give me 8 more here for 7, 6 more. For 5, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Good. And you're going to come up on both knees. Arms are out. Just give me a little circle in the air here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then reverse your direction for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Your hips face me. 2 pulses to the right. Inhale, exhale. 2 pulses to the left. Keep going. Don't pull your hips with you. Be mindful if you've got someone in the room next to you. Don't smack them. 2 pulses. 2 pulses, reminding you you're looking at your back fingertips. Yes, your head follows, your neck head alignment follows your spine, the rest of your spine. Give me 2 more each way and rotate. And 1 more to the right. And last time to the left. Good. And bring it center and round your shoulders back for 4, 3 more, 2 more, One more. You're going to interlace your hands here, scoop your belly and round down, arch your back, reach your spine for the wall behind you. Inhale, exhale, lift those arms up, palms face the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, exhale, side bend to the left. And bring it behind you, interlace and lift, lift, lift as high as you can. See if you can keep your gaze straight ahead of you so you're not tilting your head up, you're not leaning forward. Not right now. Just lift those arms up. This might be the toughest stretch for you. Tight shoulder girdles. See if you can take it a little bit higher, out of your comfort zone, just a touch. And release. So let's pull the belly button in. I'm going to turn. You're going to curl your toes under here, and you're going to lean back and bring it home. And lean back, keep your head lined up and bring it home. And two more, lean back and bring it home. And on the last one, you're going to see if you can get to your heels. Be very careful. Again, don't do it if it's painful. Holding it here for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and bring it home. Good. Let's come on to our forearms, clasping the fingers together, curling the toes under, extending the legs for dolphin. Let's move just a little bit if you can, belly button in. Let's take it into a down dog, straight arm. Inhale, exhale, back to dolphin. Keep it here if you need to. Inhale, exhale, extend the arms, down dog. Inhale, exhale, back to dolphin. Keep it here if you need to. 2 more otherwise. Extend the arms, down dog. Inhale, exhale, back to dolphin. And just one more time, extend the arms, down dog. Inhale, exhale, back to dolphin. And just a few breaths here. And let's drop down into child's pose. We're going to take it into shell. So you're going to bring your arms alongside you and just let it all go here. Best stretch ever. Yeah, palms face the ceiling. And just let it all go. Stay there. Breathe into it. I'm going to get some water. So let's come up on all fours, spread open the fingers, curl the toes under, and lift into a down dog. We're going to lift the right leg up, bend the knee and twist. Look underneath that right arm. Inhale, exhale, reach it higher. Inhale, exhale. Let's draw that knee through in between the hands for a pigeon here, sliding that left leg long. Let's hyperextend and then swan dive down to the floor. So I need you to even out your hips here too, so you're not sitting into that right hip. Now that you're down, you might be able to slide that left leg back a little bit further. Sure, a lot of you are running and biking outside, and that's a great stretch for you right here, yeah, right into that right piriformis. Let's walk it up, carefully curling the toes under on the left and lifting into one more down dog. Last one here, so let's really breathe into it. Let's nail it. Let's pull the seat up to the ceiling. Let's pull our heels towards the mat without stressing. If they don't touch, I just want you to feel that stretch in the back of the legs and in your glutes. You're your butt muscles. Feel the stretch in your back. Push the floor away. Let's lift that left leg up, bend the knee and twist. Look underneath the left arm. Inhale, exhale. Can you take it higher? How high can you go? Up, 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 up. Inhale, exhale. Draw that left knee through in between the hands for pigeon here. Sliding that right leg back. Hyperextending, and then down we go. Boxing it off. Again, make sure you're not sitting into your left side, right? Even it out. And let's walk it up, and let's swing that right leg around. We've got to find those sit bones. If you're not sure where they are, you know to pull all that other cute stuff away, and there they are. And then pull that right knee in with the left arm and twist. Look over the right shoulder. I want you to engage all those back muscles. Please make sure you're not sitting back here, yeah? I need you up tall. Good posture. See if you can pull that knee in a little bit closer. Let's bring it center. Let's extend that right leg long. Again, we're on our sit bones. Arms are up, shoulder blades down. So the reach, we're hinging from the small of the back, yes? And then we're going to roll it up. So remember, I don't want you here. I don't want you stressing out your shoulders. Hinge a little bit further and hold it here. Again, watch those shoulders. Don't throw one body part under the bus in order to stretch out another body part. Everything should feel really good here. If all you can do is reach your knee, so be it. Just reach in the small of the back. And roll it up. Let's go the other way. Let's cross the left leg over. We're on our sit bones. Pull that left knee in with the right arm and twist. Look over the left shoulder. Up tall. Maybe you can twist a little bit further. Be careful. Don't overextend. Pull the knee in a little bit closer if possible. And then bring it center. Let's extend that left leg long. Right foot and the left inner thigh. Arms are up, shoulder blades down. Yes, remember, not up here. And hinge. Reach. And roll it up. And one more time. Chest is lifted, heart is raised. And then take it over. And roll it up. So let's bend the knees, feet are on the floor. Your hands are facing you, fingers facing you. And we're going to lift into a modified reverse plank. If some of you want to extend your legs out, that's fine. Yes, but again, make sure your hands are faced inward, right? Wasn't that talented? I thought so. Up, up, up. And then come on down and let's sit cross-legged. Let's take that right arm. I'd like you to keep your gaze straight ahead without ducking your head down. Take that right arm overhead. Again, engaging all those back muscles to sit upright. So we're going to prepare to switch arms. So now we're stretching that right tricep, but I want your gaze straight ahead of you. I don't want you dropping your head down. So let's open up the arms here. You're still looking at me, yeah? And then bend that left arm. How do we do? Sometimes that's just a question of awareness. Yeah, so if we don't think about it, we're going to lose our range. And release. Let's take that left arm across, wrist to wrist, stretching out the left shoulder. And now let's switch, wrist to wrist. Let's extend the right arm out. Gently pull your fingertips back so we're stretching out that right bicep. And let's switch, left. Let's see if we could do a little balance work here. So we're going to come onto our tailbone. I'll lean back a little bit. And you're going to hold on anywhere on the legs. Yes, you're going to take the right leg out and the left if you can. Some of you may be able to make an okay sign and come into a yoga toe lock. Some of you may be here. Whatever it is, perfectly fine. But your belly button is in. Your shoulders are relaxed, right? We're not hiking up. Your belly button is in, doing the lion's share of the work to keep you balanced. Your gaze is straight ahead of you. Make sure you haven't thrown your head back. Hold it here, just a few more breaths. For 4, and 3, and 2. One more. And release. Let's extend the legs out, bounce around, find those sit bones again. Arms are up, shoulder blades down, hinge, reach here and roll it up. 3 more. Chest is lifted, heart is raised in the hinge and roll it up. 2 more. Inhale up, exhale, hinge and roll it up. And 1 more time. Inhale up, hinge, 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 and hold it here. And roll it up. Let's come on to our right knee. You're going to keep your right palm on the floor, right underneath that shoulder. We're going to take the left arm out. Now, if you want to come into a full, you're going to cross the right behind the left. And if you want to take it into a side bend, which is actually my preference, then your left arm is overhead. There's a little bit of Pilates here. So we're in a C shape. Again, that belly button's working hard to keep you balanced. Think about it. Use it. And come on down. And let's go the other way. So left palm underneath the left shoulder. Left knee is on the floor. So if you wanted to keep your knee on the floor and you wanted to just lift that right foot off the floor, that's cool. Right? That's upping your balance challenge a little bit. Otherwise, you're here. Yeah. Or if you want to extend out, you'd be here. And again, if you wanted to lift for a little Pilates in that C shape, you'd be lifting your hips in the air and the arms would be overhead. And let's come down to the floor. Good. Let's come on to our bellies. So we're going to bring our elbows are going to bend. We're going to bring our hands hovering right over the mat. We're going to extend the legs, toes point to the wall behind us. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, release down to the floor. Rest your cheek on the mat. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, hyper, extend, yank your toes out. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Make sure you're lifting your head comfortably. Inhale, prepare, exhale, release. Let's bring the arms alongside us, palms face the ceiling. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, hyperextend here, fingertips and toes are reaching for the wall behind you. See if you could clear your thighs off the mat. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, release. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift, hyperextend. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift, 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 lift. Shoulder blades down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, release. Bend the left knee. If you can, grab the foot behind you. If you can, same with the right. If you can, lift a little higher. Again, don't throw your head and neck out of alignment. Keep it comfortable. If you need to do one at a time, it's fine. If you can just bend the knees and reach towards your feet, that's fine too. Listen to your body. And release. And let's push back into child's pose. We're going to cross at the toes. We're going to open those knees up as wide as we can, perhaps as wide as the mat, and really sink back into it for one more child's pose. Just breathe into your stretch. Inhale and exhale. And let's flip over onto our backs. Feet are on the floor. And hips are up in the air. So let's see if we can walk our hands to our heels or our heels to our hands. Reaching long through the quads, the front of the thighs. Head is long. Make sure your chin's not tilting up towards the ceiling. And come on down to the floor, bone by bone. Extend the left leg long. Let's draw the right knee into the chest and just circle the right foot. Big, slow circle with the foot. Just the foot goes. And let's reverse the direction. Great stretch here for your ankle and for your Achilles. And release. Just draw the knee in a little bit closer. All your awareness now in the lower right-hand corner of the back. Breathe into that space. Release any tension you might be storing there. You're still with me, I hope, yes? You haven't let your mind start to wander. Reel yourself back in if you need to. Let's extend that right leg up and climb up. Please make sure you're not pulling behind your knee. Anywhere else would be fine. Pull it in a little closer if you can. Let's bend the left knee. Let's cross that right ankle over and very gently push away on your right thigh. So I'd like your hips boxed off to the ceiling here. We're just opening up the hips a little bit before we add on here. So just push that thigh away. And now let's draw that left thigh in towards us. Watch that right knee. Don't let it collapse into you. If you'd like, you can push away again on that right thigh, not the knee, but the thigh. And then draw that left thigh in a little closer so you're feeling it right there. Again, be mindful of your neck head alignment. Don't let your chin tilt up. And release. Let's extend the right leg on the mat. Now we've got the left knee into the chest. And we're stretching out the left Achilles. So a big circle here. Slow. Slow down. And reverse. Yeah, release. Just hug it in a little bit closer. All our awareness now in the lower left-hand corner of the back. Breathe into it. No tension in the lower back. Let it all go. Let's take that left leg up and climb up. Pull it in a little closer if you can. And now let's bend the right knee and cross the left ankle over and push away on that left thigh. The hips are boxed off to the ceiling. Make sure your right heel isn't too far away from you. And now pull that right thigh in towards you. A little closer if you can. And stay here for a moment. And let's just slide that left leg over the right a little bit further. So we're collapsing them in. And then draw your knees over to the right. And we're going to take our left arm out shoulder height. We're going to look out over the left arm. So we're pinning our feet down as best as possible on the floor. So we're getting a little bit of a deeper spinal twist here. Feel free to hang on to that left knee. Really walk your left fingertips out towards the wall alongside you. And let's bring it center and let's cross the other way. So the right leg crosses over the left at the knee. And then let's draw the knees over to the left now. Pinning your feet down as best you can. And that right arm out, shoulder height. Looking out over that right arm. That feels great. And let's bring it center. Let's bend the knees and let's make an okay sign. And we're going to come into a yoga toe lock. So we're grabbing our big toes. We're going to take the right leg out and the left leg out. If you need to keep the knees really soft here, that's totally cool. If you can extend the legs a little bit, that's fine, or all the way. Do what feels right for you. Remember, those shoulders are relaxed. Reminding you, if you have osteoporosis, you're not going to roll. And otherwise, give me a slow, gentle roll for happy baby. And release. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees wing open to the side. Let's take the right arm across. And switch. And let's place the fingertips on the lower belly. And just close your eyes. Uh-oh, here goes my dog. And slow down your breath and bring yourself into the room. And just try to ignore my dog. And extend the right leg out on the mat. Let it fall open to the side. Same with the left. Arms alongside you. Palms face the ceiling. And just let your weight melt into the mat. Feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into the floor. And allow yourself to stay here for just a few more moments with a clear mind, a quiet mind, a completely and totally empty mind. And keeping your eyes closed, slowly bringing awareness back to the room, wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. And hugging your knees into your chest, rock them around, massage the lower back. And then rock yourself up to a seated position, up tall on your sit bones. Taking your head to your right shoulder, left palm is on the floor. Round it chin to chest and hold it here. And release, round down, arch the back, and flatten it out. Scoop it up, raise the heart. 2 more, round down, and scoop. And 1 more, round down, and scoop. And sitting up nice and tall, give me a big inhale up, long exhale. And 1 more time, deep inhale. And bringing the hands together in prayer position. Bring them between your eyes, letting go of negative thoughts and negative energy. And down to your heart, paying kind attention to yourself and to others. Strong body, strong mind. Namaste. Thank you so much for being with Carter and I this afternoon. I hope you're all doing great. Give me a shout out before you go, yes? I'm going to see some of you on Thursday, I hope, for Pilates, a Pilates stretch, I believe. I miss you all. I hope you're all taking really good care of yourselves. I hope to see you soon. Yes, love you all. Bye.